We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And they have the football and will set it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morris. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Garoppolo on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
12.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And the Niners move the chains as Garoppolo hooks up with Taylor. Garoppolo now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Over the middle to Garcon. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Pierre Garcon, 44 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And that is incomplete. The veteran safety, George Iloka, there to break that one up.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
They were forced to punt last time. I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
23 yards on the play.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Alfred Morris, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners are a point away from leading this game.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
13.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They'll get that to the rookie from Washington. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Morris. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run with Morris. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Niners on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Morris. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Niners, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.